They slowly invite you in, don't they? They don't really force you in, but they invite you in. And then you gravitate towards them. Narcissists, they see you want something, which they have. Or rather, they see that you want something which you think they have, or which they believe they can make you believe they have. And then, as long as you have that unmet desire, and they see an element of gullibility in you, in that if they frame the game in a way showing that they have what you want, you'll gravitate towards them further, then that's exactly what they do. Narcissists keep playing the part that you want to see, or at least they do that heavily in their investment phase. That's the only time narcissists will give more than they take, is at the beginning, because they're expecting a huge payoff. And whether it's a fabulous future together, family, kids, maybe there's somebody successful or who you think is successful, and you'll partake in that. Maybe they'll just give you all the attention and adoration that you never really felt you had. Whatever needs you have that have gone unmet, whatever desires that you have going forwards, narcissists play the part that they can offer. And then you slowly become consumed by that. You become ensnared by them. Because let's just face it, right? You felt that a part of you's been missing, or rather, the part to make you feel more complete and happy is missing, and you're looking to find that missing piece in another person. And you've been looking to find that element, that missing element, and you're hopeful that you will find it. Narcissists, they know when people are after that missing element. And all it takes is somebody with a little bit of unhealed childhood wounds, where they like going into this fantastical thinking about what they can achieve and how somebody, being another person, can help them attain that. And then they get fixated on that to the point where they ignore the red flags. So those are the two things: your fantastical thinking, which is triggered by your childhood trauma, because childhood trauma sometimes means in your mind you have to leave the real world a bit and go into this fantasy world, which is just more pleasant. That's what CPTSD as a child does. It puts you into that kind of setting. And on top of that, if you've been through childhood trauma, if you've been through an abusive childhood, you ignore red flags. Basically, you are a scrummy meal for the narcissist. And they don't go out to capture you. No, they just lay the bait. And you're the one who gravitates towards them once they lay the bait out in the right way. That's how narcissists ensnare you. And they don't have the ability to ensnare everybody for various reasons. Some people just won't find them interesting. Some people just they just won't connect with what the narcissist offers. They'll just be like, yeah, this person's boring. Some people who might be interested in what the narcissist offers also won't be interested in them, because they quickly notice red flags and they realize, it's time to take a hike. But it's when you want what the narcissist portrays themselves as being capable of offering, and it's when you ignore the red flags, that you risk of becoming ensnared. And once you're ensnared, once you're hooked, once you've created those emotional, financial bonds, those expectation bonds, where you now expect something brilliant in the future with that person, these energetic, spiritual bonds, it's just so hard to break. And while narcissists might be the ones who just create this mirage of being a person that they're not, they're counting on you to ignore the red flags. They're counting on you to live so much in your fantasy thinking in your head that you will allow yourself to be hooked into something that's not real. And that's how this dynamic plays out. And once you're hooked, you might be there for a long time. And this video is not about going into those details, but I think we all know what happens when we allow ourselves to get too close, too dependent on a narcissist. Anyway, thanks for watching.